Hi, I'm Thomas, and I'm a video producer, and my rating for OptiSigns is a 5. I really like it a lot, and if you want to see more reviews like this, just click below. So before we used OptiSigns, we used a software called ScreenCloud, which purportedly kind of did sort of the same thing. But we had a lot of connection failures. So we had times where we would set up the presentation that was supposed to play on the client screen, and then for kind of random reasons, it would just go out, and we'd have to restart everything. And the client would call us and say, "Hey, it's not doing what it's supposed to." And it got to be problematic enough that we knew we needed to find something else. And so that's when we found OptiSigns. The main reason that we chose OptiSign is it was it was easy to set up. Getting it going with the new clients was a very simple process, but also the connectivity with the screens for the clients was also quite good. Occasionally, we still have dropouts, or there'll still be a problem, but almost always it goes back to something that the client did. They turned something off or did something they weren't supposed to do. It almost never has to do with OptiSigns itself. Um, but getting the presentations themselves set up, putting them together in order so that they show, like the weather for the area and whatever other pieces of information they want to have on their presentation, was just very simple. It's a simple kind of drag and drop sort of setup, and it works really easily. Getting started with OptiSigns was actually really easy. Once you set up your account, it really is simply a matter of putting. For in our case, we used Amazon Fire Sticks on people's televisions, and so you just download the OptiSigns app onto the Fire Stick, and once it is set up, it automatically connects to your software, and once that's done, you just start setting your presentations up and tell it to play, and it goes just that easily. And if you need to make a change, you just simply add in whatever new element you want to add in, and it updates it automatically and just starts playing as well. So the setup was super easy because we had some clients who were on the other side of the country, essentially, that we needed to get set up. And I was able to give them just a very brief description of what they needed to do to get their Fire Sticks going. And they had it going in about 10 minutes. So if you're considering getting OptiSigns, I think it's a good idea. I think I like their solution for for trying to make presentations available to multiple locations. Um, but the only thing that I would say first is to make sure that you get the newest versions of whatever you're displaying it on. So, for instance, if you're using a Fire Stick, be sure you get the newest 4K version. Um, there seems to be some glitches with some of the older little pieces of equipment, but as long as you get the newest piece of equipment, you should be good.